Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about how to set up your Raspberry Pi 0, 4, or whatever, I'm just using a 0 inside this case, without a monitor. So you can just plug it in and sign in with SSH. So I'm going to do this in under minutes. So this is what you need. You need an SD card reader, micro SD card reader, and a micro SD, so that's going to go in here. So let's hop over to my desktop. Alrighty, so you want to pop over to your browser right here. Then you want to go to raspberrypi.org. You want to click on software, and then you want to scroll down here to see all download options. I currently did the light because it's around on a Raspberry Pi 0, which isn't too powerful. So then you want to go click on download. I already have it installed, so I don't need to do that. So let that install. It's around 400 megabytes. So then you need a piece of software called Beltina Etcher. So just search up Etcher, and then go to beltina.io. So then you want to download for whatever OS you have. I have Windows. That's currently what I'm using. So if you have Linux or something, you can go do that. So just let that install. It's a little bit different on Linux, so I'm just going to open CMD to show you. Just imagine this is the Linux terminal. So for the Apple image, or for the app image, you just want to do // and then whatever your app, whatever your name is, app image. So that's going to be like Beltina something or another for the app image. So there you go. Okay, so once you have that downloaded, you want to go to your downloads. Then you want to double click on Beltina Etcher setup, and then go through with the install process. I already have it installed, so I don't need to do that. So then you want to go to your desktop, since you should get a little icon appearing here. You should see something that looks along the lines of something like this. Then you want to open that up and then go to your downloads. You should see inside your downloads, but it's for me it's on my desktop, and you should see something that looks along the lines of this. I wasn't able to get it with just a zip to work. Usually it automatically decompresses it for you, so I just went and used 7-zip to decompress it. So now you should just be left with a .image, which seemed to work for me. So then you want to go and click on that. Then you want to go click on the select target, and you want to go click on your USB that you're going to use. Just be wary that this will format it, so there you go. So then click on flash. Click yes. You should get a thing that's saying like command prompt or something. Alrighty, once that's done, do not click on format disk. Don't do that. That's not good. Otherwise you'll have to repeat what you just did. So just X out of that. So once you have that flashed, you want to go and click on your file explorer. Then you want to scroll down till you find something called boot. Then you want to go straight down to the bottom and click on new, and then new text document. And you want to go remove all of this, even the .txt, and just type SSH. Oops, not SH. SSH. Click yes, and there you go. Now your SSH server will start when it boots up. Okay, so once you have that SSH file, this is WPA supplement is what you're going to use to connect over Wi-Fi. So go and highlight this. I'm going to have this linked in the description below too. And you're going to go copy this, and you're going to go over to your boot drive, and you're going to go and make a new document and paste that in as the name. So now it should be wpa_supplement.config. Yes. We're going to go and open this. That didn't work. We're going to go open this with Notepad++, or I think the standard Notepad on Windows will work now too. And you're going to go and copy this. A little bit of code over here and paste that in. So you want to go remove the SSID, the stuff inside the quotes, and you want to go and type in your SSID. So that's basically the name of your network. So for me, it's centering like 3578. It is cap sensitive. Go and double check, make sure that's the same. Then inside of here, inside of the PSK, I'm going to go and type in my password. This is going to be blurred out for you though. And then for your country code, you're going to go to the link in the description below. Unless you're in the United States, then just type in US. So that's going to bring you to a Wikipedia page, so it should look something like this. And then yours should be one of these guys here. Burma, it's BM, Brazil, BR, there you go. And do Control S to save, and then exit out. Okay, so you want to go and plug this thingy in here. Okay. So that should be good. So now your Raspberry Pi is just about ready to go, so you want to go and plug in power into this one over here. So it's the one that says power in, or the PWR in. So that just stands for power. Alrighty, I got some. So I found this little cable here. Actually, let me zoom you out a little bit. Yeah, so we're just going to go and plug that into the power. Plugged in like so. And I'm going to go plug this into my computer. Okay, so once you have your Raspberry Pi installed, booted up, you want to go over to, you want to go find its IP address. So I'm going to head over to my device table on my router. So for me, it's 192.168.0.1, and this is for CenturyLink. So I'm going to go sign in. Then I'm going to click on modem status. This is going to be blurred out or skipped. And then I'm going to head over to device tables. And then I do see a Raspberry Pi over here, 192.168.0.16, but that's another one that I'm not using. So it's this one right here. So it's the .37. So I'm going to go sign into that one. Forgot to mention this, but you need to open up CMD, so click on the Windows button, type in CMD, and click enter. So then what I want to type is SSH, and then pi at that IP address, which is 192.168, .0.37. Press enter, and I'm going to type in its password. Its password is Raspberry as default. So RASPBERRY. And there we go. So it does recommend to change your password, so I'm going to go do that. So PASSWD, and I'm going to change, I gotta type it in. So Raspberry, and my new password is 1234, 1234. Very secure, I know.